What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Real Comic Book Talk. Today, we're going to finally break down who is the best live-action Batman of all time. Is it? There's a great debate, even though I think we all know who the number one answer is. But first, we're going to go through the criteria because we had to break this down.
Yeah.
All right. So the first thing is who was best as Bruce Wayne. All right. The next part of the criteria is the action scenes. Batman fights. They can't be weak. Next criteria: who is the closest to the comics, personality-wise, everything. Who had the best bat suit is the next criteria. You can't be Batman without a suit.
Gotta have a bat suit.
Who had the best Batmobile? Obviously, that's also like Batmobile and weapons. It's like the same thing because the Batmobile is really just a weapon. To be honest with you.
Yep. And
then we'll tell you who was our favorite and why. Even though, clear answer for me.
Oh, also, so you guys know, we included, I know everybody's going to be like, whoa, which Batmans are included? We'll list them for you. The Batmans we included are Adam West, Michael Keaton, Val Kilmer, George Clooney, Christian Bale, Ben Affleck. Those are all the Batmans for live action that are in consideration for us for the breakdown.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
So first up, who had the best performance of Bruce Wayne?
The best performance of Bruce Wayne for me was Christian Bale. Yep, I liked him. He was a playboy billionaire.
I did say philanthropist.
I wasn't going to say it. I was going to say adventurer. Maybe because his movies showed more of him going through the process and everything for me. But yeah, he had 3 movies to do it. He was probably the only one who actually had 3 movies. So his first one, it was the beginning, and it showed what he went through and stuff. And then you saw why and how he had to be. And they kept it real with him being Bruce Wayne, falling asleep during meetings and everything. And then him being a playboy, let me buy all this up. And then, I got to put this persona on and all this other stuff. But it was just Christian Bale for me. I thought he was the best Bruce Wayne for me. I thought he was Bruce Wayne. Yeah. And he looked like he came out of a Ferrari. When he got out of Ferrari, he looked like, I own this mother. This is mine. And I'll wreck it how I want to wreck it. What? But go ahead, yeah. That was Bruce Wayne for me.
Well, you make compelling points, but for me it's Ben Affleck. And I'm going to tell you why.
Yes.
Number one, I had to discredit Christian Bale a little bit because he actually had a whole 3 movies so his character could develop. So like, you pick part... He had 3 movies.
It's not his fault.
It's not his fault, but he also had an advantage. How about that?
He didn't have an advantage.
He had an advantage because he had 3 movies.
Adam West had a whole series.
Yeah. Yeah, so...
That evens it out right there.
It doesn't even... Nobody else had that many times to be a Batman. Between either one of them.
Because they should have been better Batman then.
No, because that's not all their fault. You know that. All right, so for me, it's Ben Affleck. Ben Affleck first was a better detective than any other Batmans combined. He was. Especially Christian Bale.
He was...
Christian Bale was not a great detective.
Whoa.
They didn't show that in the movie.
No. That's not who Bruce Wayne is. Your question was, who is a better Bruce Wayne?
But Ben Affleck as Bruce Wayne was also a detective because he went out and got he went to that street fight scene. Was that underground street fighting thing? Helped the fighter get the advantage because he knew he needed that. The Russian, I can't think of his name. Let's use the Russian henchman to be upset so he could go over there and clone his phone to get the information he needed. He did that as Bruce Wayne, not Batman. He went in as Bruce Wayne to Lex Luthor's house and got the encrypted data that he needed. It was stolen by Wonder Woman, but he went as Bruce Wayne was able to go get that. So as a detective, he was better. And then at the party as Bruce Wayne, Ben Affleck went around fake like he was drunk, told Clark Kent, hey, pretty girl, nice dress, don't quote me, whatever. Then at the same time, he also went back when he went to go find the Wonder Woman again at another party where the dude was showing off his exhibits of stuff he's collected over the years. He went in that joint, took her by the hand, slow danced her, walked her, whispered in the ear. All things Batman would do. Bruce Wayne would do. But
You know what's funny? Every single thing you mentioned, Christian Bale did in one of his movies.
Yeah, but I think Ben Affleck did it better. And Ben Affleck did all that in one movie. So he was able to show you. Then he showed you not only with all of that Bruce Wayne stuff, when he was talking to Alfred, you can see that was a real partnership. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, it was real with Christian
Bale. Hold on. Like, cause it was real with Christian Bale, but with Ben Affleck, you could tell they've been doing that for 20 plus years. You know what I'm saying? They went through the Batman as soon as he said, "Hey, you've always been great. You've always been a great liar, but you've never been able to lie to me. What's really going on?" And then he was like, then he just had, I think, one of the best acting performances of any Batman period when he gave that line about if there's even a 1% chance that Superman can turn against us, we have to take that as an absolute certainty, and we have to destroy him. I was like, at that moment, I felt like, yeah, I feel what you. I understand what you're saying. Somebody that powerful, unchecked, he can. As soon as he gets angry enough, he could take down everybody. Who's going to stop him? And then the
Suicide Squad.
They did not. That was the dumbest shit in the world. We gave a whole team almost no abilities. That's a whole different thing. Fuck the Suicide Squad. But at the same time, I forgot. You see, made me lose track of my thought. That's a slick move. Track. It's still it's Ben Affleck for me. He had too many scenes as Bruce Wayne where I was like, this is amazing. I can see an angry 20-year-old Bruce Wayne who's been fighting crime for 20 years has already lost at least one Robin that we know of. He's already upset with the Joker because he's even said, "I was just a Gotham City man. Maybe we just have a thing with freaks dressed as clowns." I was like, all that I can feel all the anger he had, and that Batman is like the closest one to the one. Well, that's a whole other thing, but I felt I was reading about the Batman that was coming from the Dark Knight Returns series into the movie. I was like, yeah, this is what this Bruce Wayne would do. This Bruce Wayne would be angry. He would be using everything around him to set up his agenda as Batman. So with that being said, I was like, yeah, this is absolutely perfect as Bruce Wayne. Alright, so look, let's go to best action scenes. From the jump, I think mine's clearly Ben Affleck in that warehouse in Batman vs Superman. That joint, you talk about the most brutalest. Wow, I can't even explain how great that scene is. There's just so much going on. All right, so look. First of all, he came in the joint. I like the whole way he started. He's like, "It's a group of what I think called them surgeons or something on the 3rd floor. Why have I dropped you off?" No, he's there on the 4th floor. Why have I dropped you off on the 3rd? Came in that joint, jumped off the bat joint, off the bat plane, like amazing. Went through the window. I was like, "Yo, this joint was tight." Then he came up, everybody expecting to come through the door, jumped through the scene, nobody knows what's going on. Then the whole time, he blowing up their guns. Gave him a disadvantage. Now you're on one-on-one fights now. And Batman took control of that scene like it was nothing. I mean, it was brutal. Especially in the Ultimate Edition. Like, you remember that one part when he threw that crate at the dude and smacked him to the wall? It really killed him because when he showed that it
yes. He killed a couple people in that scene.
Blood. And then they had to go.
They had to go?
They were trying to kill him.
So then why didn't he just shoot them? If his accuracy is that on point, which is what we always argue about with people and everything, then why didn't he just shoot them in particular? Shoot them with a taser gun instead of shooting their guns. It's like he goes out of his way to be violent in that scene. He goes out of his way to do the extra thing. Oh, I'm so accurate, my aim is so perfect, I can shoot their gun. But you got a big target right here, which is their body and everything.
He didn't shoot he didn't shoot the gun. He put these things on it that kind of blew up the gun. He didn't shoot the gun.
Which is why didn't he hit them instead though? You're that accurate, you're that cool, that great.
Because it might not. I don't think. When he goes in, Batman's he doesn't go in with the intent to kill.
He went in with the intent to fight somebody.
Yeah, he goes in there with he knows he got to fight. He doesn't go. I got to kill in a fight. And in that scene, because he was already out of his kill mode with the whole monster thing. That's a whole different story. We're moving forward. He already got snapped out of his kill mode, so now he's back into being Batman. I fight. I will hurt you badly. I will not kill you. But then you put it so he blew up the guns. Now he's doing all these one-on-one fights. I'm not trying to kill none of y'all. I'm just trying to make sure that you don't get up, so I go say Martha.
Martha.
And then, all right, look, y'all get a little too wild. Some of you gotta die.
He shot him in the head.
He didn't shoot nobody in the head.
No, they shot him in the head. Yes, they got wild.
Yeah, and it was like the red bullet. You're like, all right, look, I'm just trying to fuck y'all up. Damn.
He's been doing this for over 20 years at that point. He knows by then they're going to try to kill him every chance they get. They don't want to get.
How many times do you think?
They didn't want the bat brain.
How many times do you think Batman's come across somebody and he's like, I'm down. You walk like he even had to fight. They're like, I'm down.
They're pretty sure.
So you can't just say, oh, he knows every time they got to fight, they're ready to kill. Some people go in there already bitched up.
Okay.
And then when and then in his nightmare sequence, he literally was fighting everybody.
He was killing
body. He was killing. That was still in this. He was still in his murder mode before the monster.
That was the future. That was even more into the future.
Yeah. And that drug, I was like, yeah, he is really.
He was shooting.
I mean, like he even snapped the dude's neck. After he's still losing the fight, get punched. He still had the ability to snap other niggas neck. Like I'm not going down.
He was killing folks, y'all.
Yeah, it was amazing.
That was future.
Ben Affleck did it. Zack Snyder did that actually. When I go get that Ben Affleck, but it was the best offensive.
No, we're giving it to Ben Affleck.
That was amazing action.
Okay.
What Batman do you think had the best action?
The Batman I believe who had the best action was Adam West. Adam West, his fight scenes, classic. Pow, bang. They came at him. He kicked him like. I can watch that all day, all night. Love Adam West's action scenes.
This is outrageous.
Remember when he got that? Remember in the Batman movie when he had that big old, he had the bomb, he had TNT bomb, and he was running around with it. Oh, I can't throw it in there. There's ducks right there. Got to keep moving. I know that was it because people were like, "That's not really action." I don't care. It was one of my top scenes. Anytime he fought a villain, it was entertainment to the core. Amazing action. Adam West was my man with the action scene.
Kids, this is what happens when you do drugs before you record.
Adam West.
Yeah, nothing Adam West did was even close to the entire Batman action scene. In Batman vs Superman, he was in a car chasing down Lex Luthor's people trying to bring kryptonite.
Did you see the chase scenes with Adam West in the classic cartoon? I mean, the series. I say cartoon. The series.
Yeah, you know why you say cartoon? Because it looked like a cartoon now. Yeah. And no disrespect to Adam West, he's a great Batman.
You see them speeding in that car and everything? Oh, man. Classic.
Did you see Ben Affleck literally take another car and use it as a batting ram as he's going and smacking another car, then let it go to crush another car, run into a boat, shoot the boat through, fly through, jump off come out of a building, take off half a trailer, still with the accuracy to leave his tracker on the trailer just in case he was going to get away. Brilliant. Come on, man.
Did you see Adam West with the bat boat going through the harbor and stuff and driving that thing? Or the scene where he was flying the bat helicopter and everything and he had to oh man, he was the man. His action scenes were filled. He had a lot going on in that series, yo. There was a lot happening.
I can't.
And the Bat movie, he did a lot happening. Serious action.
I can't. I'm sorry. We move forward. I don't know.
We can move forward.
We move forward. I can't even debate. Some things are just so ignorant that you can't debate them.
West.
All right.
Pow.
Which Batman was closest to the comics?
Bang.
Huh? Which Batman was closest to the comics?
I'm going to have to go with Ben Affleck on that one. He was pretty close to the comics on that one. Yeah. His portrayal, the version he did, it was pretty accurate to the comics and everything.
So, with that being said, we're in agreement right now that Ben Affleck was close to the comics because that's my answer. I mean, like I said earlier, it felt when you were watching Batman vs Superman like they just took that Batman from Dark Knight Returns and put him in a movie. He's older, he was angry. At this point he's like, you know what? Doing this the way I was doing it before, where I leave you a little bruised and I throw you in jail. Maybe you get reconciled and come back, and then you don't. And if you do come back, I put you in the game. Like, nah, he was this close to being a pusher. When I get him down, they stay down. He was that close, and that's how the Dark Knight was in the book and the Returns. And that's how this Ben Affleck was. It was amazing. Even Brandon, the nigga. literally branded a man.
Okay, next one. What's the next one?
Who had the best bat? Oh, the best bat suit.
The best bat suit.
Yes. It's
You
easy.
sound ready. Go ahead.
It's easy. And it's going to be a little redundant. It's Ben Affleck's bat suit. That joint. All right. First of all, I know the one in Justice League. I hate it. I just want to let you know that. The one that pretty much looked like Owlman. I lie to you not. I hated that. But
it made the most sense. He had it for a reason.
it still sucked. It still sucked. This was a tough choice for me, and this reason alone. I know I stuttered with those words too. WCH words are weird to me. The Batman, the bat suit, and the Dark Knight with the Joker. I thought that was an amazing suit. When I saw that the first time, he was on top of the building and he jumped off. He was in Japan or China. Mm-hmm. He jumped off and kind of guiding through the air. I was like, yeah, this is amazing. That bat suit looks legit. I can't stop it. But then I saw Ben Affleck's and I was like, yeah, they pulled that right out.
So
of
is
the
it
top.
a tie?
No, it's not a tie. And I'm about to explain why. I saw that joke. I was like, yeah, this looks amazing. That looks like an actual suit, like something he can change into. Like he's like at a banquet or dinner party or something, and like the Riddler or Mr. Freeze come through trying to rob the place. Look like he could go in the car and put that thing on. I ain't say it was gonna be easy.
I know, but bat suit is easy.
But that's the thing with Batman though. Like he's been able to change it to go to being Batman.
We need a cosplayer to comment who cosplays as Batman.
I'm not saying it's an easy
Go in
suit.
the comment section and let me know
times,
how long it takes for you to put that bat suit on, because that looks ridiculous.
Look, how many times have you known Batman?
30 minutes put on.
In an even like in an animated series or the
you are not putting that on like Spider-Man did.
Oh, how many times have you seen him go from Bruce Wayne to Batman because he had to change it? He had this bat suit in the trunk of the Batmobile and Alfred's car ready to go. You've seen that. Even remember in the animated series where
we've seen it. I agree with you.
Right, and the one that closest resembles that out of all the bat suits outside of Adam West, because that looked like he would just put that on under his clothes, was Ben Affleck's. And then Ben Affleck's, the way Zack Snyder had it up, he's like, it's an old worn suit, so you still had stab wounds from it, bullet holes and stuff like that. If you look at the suit, and all that stuff is still in there, I'm like, yeah, this is a worn Batman suit.
Completely unnecessary. You're a billionaire. Get a new suit.
I mean, if it works, it works. What you want me to do?
Get a new suit. You're a billionaire. Christian Bale had like 30 of them.
Yeah.
He had to buy. He let you know that that's the only way to keep stuff secret, man. You got to buy a bulk.
He bought the face mask in bulk because they didn't work. You didn't see him buy anything else in bulk
because they didn't have time in the movie. That was a waste of time.
Until you see it. If I don't see it, then I'm gonna say they didn't do it. I said they got the bat helmet wrong. They fixed that. They knew what to do with the rest of it. That's how I'm going with it. So the
rest of it, the same way you do with the rest of it. Okay, but go on. I digress.
So and his bat suit was man made. Like him and Alfred made this.
Sure, everything was man made.
No, I'm talking about him. Man made. They didn't go to another company, have it built, and they shipped tens of thousands of it so it could look discreet. They built theirs right there in the Batcave by themselves. Everything they had.
Did they show that?
Yeah, they talked about it. They mentioned it.
Did they show it?
They mentioned it in the movie.
It was a line in the movie. What did you just say?
Okay, fine, but they mentioned it in the movie though. So what do you want?
So for a recap, who's your favorite bat suit?
Oh, it's Ben Affleck because he had that one. He had the one he fought Superman in that looked just like the one the Dark Knight Returns, and then that Nightmare Batman suit. He's in Desert Storm mode. I was like, young.
Pick one.
No, I'm just saying Ben Affleck had the best bat suits.
Oh, so Ben Affleck's bat suit in Justice League was amazing then?
No,
you just said Ben Affleck bat suits, right?
He's 75%.
It's easier for the people. Pick
Ben Affleck's bat suit, the main one in Batman vs Superman.
All right then, there we go.
But the two other ones in that joint were amazing as well. No question that. And Christian Bale is 67%. Ben Affleck 75%. Got to go with the numbers.
That's how we're going now?
Yeah, because that first Christian Bale bat suit, I hate it.
You could just call a tie.
I'm not calling it. 75% is much higher than 67.
You could just say
that's an 8% difference.
That's only because you're giving him 3 suits in one and out of
Christian Bale had 3 movies. So I don't want to hear that.
And he only had 2 suits.
He had 3 movies.
Your man had 2 movies, 5 suits. Ben Affleck had 2 movies, 5.
And out of those 5 suits, 4 of them were made. So he's 80%. I can't fight that math. Can't fight that math at all.
Never mind. All right, it's up to me then. Yeah, best bat suit was Michael Keaton. Michael Keaton's bat suit. You can't get mad because everything you're saying has been Affleck. So you.
That's not true. Name one that wasn't Ben Affleck.
Everything you've been saying has been Ben Affleck.
It is.
So you can't get you can fake like you're all this or you're not in agreement with me. It's all Ben Affleck. Whatever. Michael Keaton's suit, classic. It was when you saw that you were like bat suit. Yes, that is it. There's no extra padding. There is protection where you need it. The bat.
What protection did he have?
The bat. His bat belt was like perfect looking. Oh my goodness, the most classic bat symbol, like the classic bat symbol with the yellow around it and everything, and the bat, that actual bat looking symbol right there.
Oh, Batman!
And then the whole thing looked great. Michael Keaton's bat suit was amazing. That's all I can say. That's all it was. You leave comments in the comment section below of what you think is the best bat suit. Michael Keaton, simple as that.
Ho.
Simple as that.
Not simple as that. Because you said he had a bat symbol that actually looked like a bat. Didn't Ben Affleck?
The suit.
Didn't Ben Affleck look like that?
I don't know what Ben Affleck looked like. I couldn't see anything. It blended in so much I couldn't.
Oh, his suit was great and the symbol was clear as black. That is not no.
I couldn't see it. If it was a big black mark across the whole chest. I didn't know if it was a bat. I never was a bat or not. Was it a bat?
Wow.
I couldn't tell. Yeah. It covered the entire chest. It was a big black
just
mark.
like it did straight out the comics, was it not?
It covered the entire. I couldn't tell in the comics either. There was a black mark on his chest.
You're a blatant lie, you know it.
That's all I know.
You're a blatant lie.
Next one.
Trying to push your own narrative. Fuck no. Hell no. That joke came right off the comics. It's a clear as bat signal. I don't understand how you saying one bat signal you can see it's a bat, the other one can't. You can clearly see it was a bat, and he had a better bat signal in the sky.
No, we both know the bat signal and Michael Keaton's Batman was probably the best bat signal.
Nah, that's debatable.
That's not debatable. That is clearly the best bat signal.
No, it's not. It's the most. I would say it's a classic one. Grant you that. But it was limited by.
That wasn't even on the list. Best bat signal was Michael Keaton's bat signal when they showed that bad boy in their 1989 Batman. What? Yes.
No.
You were like,
no.
Oh no, get out the streets. He here tonight.
I think you call it nostalgia necessarily the best. There's a difference between nostalgia and how you made you feel, and then the actual best. Like for instance, I know for a fact the Redskins are my favorite team. I know the Redskins. No.
When Christian Bale's bat signal went up, folks literally said, "Yo, he out tonight. Yo, we out.
Yeah.
No more
and when you actually looked at the bat signal from a movie, when you watching the movie, it's like, yeah, that just look like a weird cloud.
That's what it looked like when they did.
No, but everybody else,
other than Michael Keaton.
No, everybody else you could clearly see.
Everybody did other than Michael Keaton.
No, hell no.
Okay, we're not doing bat signal anyway, but it was.
Hell
no. It was Michael.
And there's a difference between having nostalgia and being the best. Like I know for a fact the Redskins are my favorite team. I'm nostalgic. No matter what nobody ever says, I'm gonna say the Redskins win the Super Bowl. I know for a fact they're not the best team in football because there's a difference between your favorite and the best. Nostalgia and the best. There's a clear difference.
You're not showing a clear difference when every single person you picked so far has been Ben Affleck.
Okay, we'll see what happens.
Okay, fine then. Let's do this then. Best Batmobile.
You go first.
No, you go first. You just said. We'll see about that. So go ahead.
The best Batmobile and weapons, right?
No, best Batmobile.
Because the Batmobile is a weapon.
Best Batmobile.
That's a tough one. I'm still trying to debate because it's between the Tumbler and that. It's between the Tumbler, the one in Michael Keaton movie, and the one in Batman vs Superman. I'm still trying to decide. You don't have to come back. There's time between those two.
Okay then.
For right now, when he finishes, I have a clear answer. Yeah, you gotta say something, brother.
Oh, I am going to say something. For the purposes, there's a tie. I don't care what nobody says. You can yell at me. I'm sure you don't have to do a tie. You don't have to do a tie. I will. There's a tie for me between the Ben Affleck one, and Batman vs Superman. That thing is awesome. Like I could see myself driving it. That thing is completely everything about it was like that is the most convenient. Everything is right about that thing. And then the classic Michael Keaton one. What? Are you kidding me? There's no way you can make a good turn in that car at all. Like that joint is just amazing looking. Like it's horrible, but but visually it's awesome. But as far as you need to do what you need to do in a Batmobile, I'm going to have to go with Ben Affleck's. Like Batman vs Superman and Justice League. I'm sorry, what happened to it in Batman vs Superman? It got ripped open and everything. But yeah, that Batmobile is nice with it. Woo, baby! I would love to drive and shoot things up and take the curve and everything with that. But the Michael Keaton one, it just has a sentimental value for me, and I think I don't know how you could drive that at all. I don't know how you could drive that at all, but I love the way it looks. That thing looks like it looks badass. It looks badass to me. So it's a tie between them two. It's a tie.
I finally picked mine.
It's a tie. It's a tie.
No, mine's not a tie. Mine is the Batmobile and Batman versus Superman. It's everything you wanted about it. It was sleek. It was weaponized. It was indestructible until Superman got a hold of it. But that's just in most cases with Superman. It's indestructible until he gets there. I mean, it was fast, agile. It was like, you know what it was? It was a combination between all the other Batmobiles that came before. Mm-hmm. Like, for instance, the Tumbler was a tank. Bulletproof, nothing could get through it.
Nobody driving no damn tank.
Unless you shot it with like Joker did when he shot it with a bazooka. And even then, I think it ended up pretty well.
It did. It took it. What are you talking about?
And the one in Batman vs Superman was it was armored up. Like they was shooting at it. They was doing all kind of things. It was about to shoot it with bazooka, but then he shot flares out because he was prepared, and it blew up the joint. And it went right through the fly like it was nothing. It ran through a brick building, at that several times. Ran through a boat several times, but it was also sleek like the Michael Keaton one, where it was smooth. It wasn't all what's the word I'm looking for?
It wasn't too bulky.
Yeah, it wasn't too bulky. You could drive. You see that joint, you're like, yeah, that's a smooth car. And somebody's about to fuck you up because that's Batman in it, but it's still smoother than a motherfucker. Just like the Adam West joint, which like, damn, if I was a pimp, I would drive that Adam West Batman.
What joint would get driven if I was a pimp, boy? You don't even know me.
Walking down that joint like
the convertible,
you just cruising through the street,
turn the light on, like let that joint flash and stuff, man. You chilling up
cruising through the street on the summertime.
Doors don't ever gotta open.
Gosh.
You know that door. Girl, that door ain't open, girl. Hop in, girl. Hop in. All right.
And it was
which one of y'all is the sexiest among all y'all?
All right.
All of y'all ain't getting in.
And then it was agile, quick moving, fast. He doing a lot. It literally was a combination of all the Batmobiles, perfectly well done. I was like, yeah, is it? And then that picture. Remember they started promotion for Batman.
Oh yeah.
He was standing there next to the joint with the Batmobile, and I was like, young. This might be what. It was at that moment. I was like, yeah, this might be one of the great joints. It might be one of the best Batman of all time. And based on this list that we could buy, I can't disagree.
At this moment, he knew this might be the best Batmobile.
I'm talking about the whole thing, because the way he stood over the joint, all cut up, like I'm about to fuck shit up. And then that Batmobile was like, it was just sitting there, like if it was the Knight Rider, it would have said, "I'm ready to go fuck shit up."
Really?
It didn't scream that. Like, I'm ready to go fuck shit up in style.
In style?
Yes.
Okay,
like he was drinking a Corona.
He drinking Batman like this. Batman rolling down the street drinking a Corona.
Nah, like the Batmobile was like had that personality. Like, yeah, we would just be down this joint.
Who won what? Who won?
You want to rumble?
Who won what win?
Everything about that was me. So yeah. All right. So who was your favorite live action Batman?
You could be at Miami. You could be at Miami Beach chilling in front of the Adam West Batmobile with a Corona.
Yeah, you get bitten for that. You coming home with something.
Yeah.
You might find a wife in there. All right. Go ahead, man.
I want a Batmobile.
All right, who's your favorite Batman and why? Who's your favorite? I guess it would be the best.
Is it Batman and Bruce Wayne? It's just your favorite Batman.
Favorite Batman, and why?
Christian Bale. Christian Bale was my favorite, yo. It's just everything, his persona, the way he acted as Bruce Wayne, I was like, that's how Bruce Wayne would act for me. The way he went about doing his detective stuff and broke everything down was right. His portrayal of Batman was accurate to me. It was accurate for me. And then everything about his performance was right for me. Was believable for me. It was believable. I liked Christian Bale as Batman. I like him as Bruce Wayne. I thought his performance was very well done. I thought he did it. He did it for me. Even the scenes where he would, even his smooth transition from I'm Bruce Wayne to I need to get in the mode of Batman real quick happened. When that scene when Joker came into the penthouse and broke in, and he stepped to the back a little bit. Was Bruce Wayne enjoying the party, mingling, all that, and they were doing his thing. And then Joker broke in, and he stepped back, slid to the back, walked straight. He was
already back by the time Joker broke.
Slowly walked back there, did his thing, got in, put in the bat suit, came back out there, and was, oh, Batman, you want to do it? Let her go. Be careful what you ask for. Then they dropped her, and I was like, this man is it. And then when he hit that ground, and it hurt, because you hit a car, bro. You hit a car. Yeah, that hurt. Christian Bale for me. It was just Christian Bale. That man, everything about that was right for me. It was just right. I just liked it. I liked all of it. Compared to everybody else, I liked it. George Clooney didn't do it for me. Val Kilmer didn't do it for me. Adam West was pretty close, but it was still how it was filmed. It was just how it was filmed and stuff. And Ben Affleck I didn't like the old grumpy version. I didn't like it. So, Christian Bale.
All right, so for me, it's Ben Affleck, and I think we all know that. But the reason why is because...
Is there anything about Ben Affleck you didn't like? They're going to ask in the comments anyway.
Yeah. So it was stuff I didn't like. For instance, the whole Justice League, when he's out there telling jokes like he's in a Marvel movie, I hate it. I hated every minute of that. Every second. I did not like you. Shut up. You're gay. I'm sorry, I didn't mean gay. I didn't mean gay as homophobic.
Let's get you back on track.
Like gay as you're a jerk.
Don't worry, they know what you mean.
It's the urban in me. It's the urban.
What did you like about him?
I'm gonna get to what I hate too, so people can say you can't say I'm playing only one side.
It's too late for that.
I mean, I'm trying to make my point. I also hated, oh my gosh, the way he just said so sorry and. Oh, we gotta get Superman back. We need Superman. Help me, Superman. I can't do it. You're Batman. You can do it. Lock it up tight. All right. I hated that. But that was after everybody complained about the greatness. It just did not appreciate the greatness you saw in Batman versus Superman. Because in Batman versus Superman, you gotta understand that Batman has been doing what he was doing for 20 plus years, right? So he's dealt with the deaths of Robin, at least one Robin. According to all the movies they said they were going to make, now they might not make. They're like, he had people come in and out of his life. He had good guys turn into villains, which I think was a Red Hood comparison. He's dealt with the Joker on countless occasions, exploding penguins. I mean, he's done it all. Mm-hmm. So at this point, he's like, look, I'm tired. According to Zack Snyder in the movie, he was getting ready to retire until the events of the world meets Superman in Metropolis, and then his friend died. It kind of reiterated him with anger, and that anger was propelling him. So I can see why he was angry. His friend died. He killed thousands of people. Mm-hmm. His employees. Everything about it. Then Lex Luthor was kind of peddling to him, like, you let your family die and stuff like that. He's being kind of a real jerk. Brilliantly played by Lex Luthor as well, though. But that Ben Affleck, he was focused. When Batman gets a hold of something, he's locked in and focused, and he knew what he had to do and how to do it. From the very time you saw him, he wasn't just trying to save those women. Could care less. He was trying to get information from the foreman. I mean, the foreman. I don't know what the pimp. I guess you want to call him, because he was prostituting whores.
Yeah. It's the best you can
So
get.
it's not a bad one because that's the real. So I go with
Yeah,
Pimp. Anyway, he was trying to get information from him. He was too low level. He knew what he had to go do next. Go get information from the other dude. Cloned his phone. Detective Bruce Wayne. He had after that little nightmare scene, which I still don't know what the reason was for. He popped up. You know who was next? You know what's laying right next to him when he popped up? Bad bitch. Bad bitch. Just like most people didn't see it. Just like in the movie Friday, when she called Craig, like, "Who was you with last night?" Whole time nobody knew until like a couple years ago. She had a whole nother nigga in the bed. Exactly what happened with Batman vs Superman. If you go look, he had a bad bitch, so he was still a playboy. He woke up drinking wine with medicine, trying to knock off the pain. Still angry. Just brilliant. Because you know he had to get the bad bitch. He had to be Bruce Wayne. He had to. He had to have play it. Then when he was at the party, you could see him acting like he's all drunk and stubble and stuff like that. They didn't know what the battle was. Why? So he could get more information. Everything he did, I think, was like absolutely brilliant until Justice League happened. And I still stand by. If Zack Snyder would have finished that film and what he had a vision, it would have been completely different.
Obviously. The
entire.
But
yeah, that Ben Affleck. Every time I was like, yo, this is it's amazing. This is look, Ben Affleck. Simple as that. He's the best Bruce Wayne. He had the best action scenes, the best bat suit, the best Batmobile. I don't know what you want me to do. He didn't have the best villain. That's the knock against him, I guess. Because obviously the Joker in Dark Knight Returns the Dark Knight was just fantastic. So yes. He didn't have the best story because obviously the trilogy it was better. But that don't stop his performance and what he can do, what he controlled. Everything he did touched the gold in that. Batman vs Superman. Not so much Justice League. All right, so look, y'all. Today we're gonna start something new. Cosplayer of the day. Here she is, Shae, doing a beautiful job of Starfire cosplay. She also goes as Queen Kimmy on Instagram. Just a great job. It's just one of a really good cosplay. So y'all go and make sure y'all go on Instagram. Go follow her, show all the love she deserves. She has multiple other cosplays. Make sure you go like all those, comment, blow up her notifications. Blow them all the way up. And man, if you like the video, man, go hit the like button. If you love the video, hit subscribe, tell a friend, leave comments below which Batman you think had the best bat suit, best performances, Bruce Wayne, just your favorite Batman.
Mikey and Christian Bale.
Tell us what you think of our cosplayer today. If you have any suggestions for a cosplayer, let us know down below. And until next time, we out.
We out.